Welcome everybody. Welcome to the live stream. How you doing? I'm Jim from the Side Hustle Shuffle on YouTube. We're here on Amazon. We're here on Facebook. We're here on YouTube, and we're selling on Amazon. It's actually trivia night, Tuesday trivia night. We're going to be going through some trivia questions and a chance to win a $20 gift card. Okay, so if you come by, here we are, trivia night. We're going to ask some questions. You're going to answer them. The first two correct answers will be entered in. Each correct answer, you'll get every chance to answer questions. You'll be able to. So the first people who get the first two correct answers will get on the wheel of names. At the end of the stream, all the people that answered correct questions will be on the wheel of names. We'll run the wheel of names, and there'll be a winner for a $20 gift card. Okay, so you can enter more than one time. The more correct answers you get, the more entries on the wheel you're going to have. Okay, so we're talking about a bunch of stuff. I'm going to talk about stuff that I use in my practice to get to go live, and I'm going to talk about stuff that was sent to me for free to review. The first thing in the stream is the Ozbot. It is a artificial intelligence, an AI camera. Okay, let me see something here. Let's get rid of this. Okay. And this is not the camera. That's not what I want. Let's see if we got anything to watch this. No, it's not there. Let's try this one. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Oh, well. It's not letting me do it. I don't know why. It's not letting me do the live sales. Oh, come on. Well, we don't really need it. We don't really need it. We don't really need it. Okay. So anyway, the Ozbot is what I'm going to, where is it? This is it right here. I'm going to show it on the screen. Okay. So the Ozbot's on this side. So if I go like this, it'll zoom in on me. It should. There we go. It'll zoom in, right, with that. And it'll also zoom out if I do that again, right? And what's really cool about it, if it's still hooked up, if I move around, it's going to follow me around. So if I move over here now, it's going to move over here. You know, if I go down, it's going to follow me down. And it's an artificial intelligence camera. It's going to keep your head in the middle of the shot. So if I go over here, it's going to follow me over here. Whether I go up or down, and it's going to go wherever I go. And it's pretty cool. And I use that in my other stream, in my other studio, when I'm standing behind the table and I'm doing my reviews and my stream, and I'm walking back and forth. It follows me around back and forth. Very nice camera, 4K. Like I said, it zooms in, and pretty cool. That is not like so. Now, if I wanted to, I can hold up a product and zoom in and show you, and then zoom back out again, and it'll zoom back out again, right? So you don't need a cameraman, and now you have multiple camera possibilities. So now you don't have to have multiple cameras. Like I got two cameras hooked up right now, but you don't have to. The Ozbot does it all. The Ozbot does it all. And it's a pretty cool camera. We're going to go right into the trivia. We're going to get rid of the Ozbot camera, all right? Which we're going to get rid of that completely. Remove it. Now the first question, we're going to show it in the stream. Well, it's going to be on there. Let's do this. No, let's do this. All right. The first question is, what does www stand for in a web browser? So what is the first, what is it that's, what does www stand for in a web browser? Do we have any answers yet? Nobody's answered yet. Okay. So the question is, what does www stand for in a web browser? And first two correct answers will be entered into wheel of names. The wheel of names, if I share my screen so you can see what that is, it's a wheel of a spin wheel, chance, right? So you're going to get your wheel. It's a wheel. All the names are off of it, but you'll get your name on there, and you'll be able to win the gift card at the end of the stream. Okay, so here we are. What does www stand for in a web browser? Okay, what does www stand for in a web browser? Let's get going with the answers. You get the winners are going to be entered in for the drawing at the end for a $20 gift card. Okay, so I'm kind of disappointed. that the live stream, that the live sales thing didn't hook up. But it ended up being. Hmm, that's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. Normally, I have the carousel down in there. It's not there right now. But I showed you the Ozbot. The Ozbot's a pretty cool camera. The next one is a 4K camera.
Extra camera. All right. So there it is. So you can see. So the one I'm covering now is the Logitech, and the one I'm covering now is the camera. So you can get an idea of the difference. Okay. Better camera, better color is in the Logitech, right? Again, if I put my hands out, it's kind of weird, but don't wait to get started. Get started what you have. Get started what you have. Okay, so I'm using the phone, and I got the toner, the Orca 001 plugged into my phone with the adapter that comes with it. Okay, and I got it sitting on the desk again, about an arm's length away. And I'm using the cell phone camera, and I got it plugged into the bottom of the cell phone through the Type
Testing.
C
Okay.
jack in the bottom of the cell
Tell me
phone.
what-
Okay, pretty cool.
tell
Now,
me-
what I didn't mention in the other part of the video is
Amelia
it has a
Earhart.
headphone jack in the bottom of the, excuse me, of the microphone. So you know how
Hey, Boston
gamers use
Butterflies here. Welcome to the stream.
a headphone jack,
Doing
and
trivia.
podcasters use the headphone jack,
So
the
that's the
headphones,
microphone.
right,
You got to
to,
hook
to,
up to the phone.
hear what they're saying, right? Pick up what I don't really know what they use the headphones for, but it's got the jack for that if you need it. Okay, so I'm going to check out and see how it sounds. Again, this is about an arm's length away, plugged into the phone with the Type C adapter. Okay, what do you think?
And we're going to remove that, and we'll go back. So that was that, and it is Amelia Earhart. So we're going to go over to the wheel of names, and we're going to put Jessica in there. Jessica A is the first one. Okay. So I'll share wheel of names so you guys can see what wheel of names is. Get rid of this. Showing screen. Okay, so you can see Jessica's name is on there. Okay, and we're going to fill this thing up all the way. All right. And Jessica said, Amelia Earhart, I got her on there already. Thank you for playing. Thank you very much for playing. We're going to hide the wheel of names. I just want you to know. So the first two correct answers are going to get put on the wheel of names. And at the end of the stream, we'll do the spin for the $20 gift card. All right. So the next question is, of course, it was Amelia Earhart was the right answer. The next question is, what is the name given to Indian food cooked over charcoal in a clay oven? Okay. What is the name given to Indian food cooked over charcoal in a clay oven? It's pretty quiet. I don't have my music going. The speaker I usually do my sound effects and music from in the background, it was dead. I never plugged it in, so I can't play music in the background. I'm using the speakers for other things, so you can't. Amelia Earhart. Oh, so the next one is the next microphone is from Toner as well. They sent me this for free to review. It's on sale as well. It's 34% off, and it's a starter microphone. I have a video of me using it, and I'll share that with you. Let me see if I can find it. Yep. There we go. Owner sent me a couple of budget microphones to review. They sent them to me for free. So full disclosure, this one is the TC777. We're using it right now. We're recording with it right now. Came with a desk stand, tripod stand, the microphone, a shock mount, and a pop filter, all pretty much assembled. Comes with a 2-year warranty right there on the box, 2-year warranty. And how does it sound? How's the audio sound? There's no adjustments on the microphone. There's no, cough button or mute button. There's no volume control. There's no gain control. So you're pretty much, stuck with what you got. And as far as the cord goes, it's not that very long, and it doesn't unplug from the microphone base. So if the cord frays or bends or goes bad, the whole microphone is bad. You can't get a new cord. All right. But other than that, what do you think about that? I'm going to pick it up. So this is us talking into it. Now this is me getting close to it, right? We'll do the pop filter. All right. Now there you can see on the side, pretty nice. So now you can see that what happened there. All right. So, you're at the mercy of the settings. It's plug and play, but there's no buttons on it to turn it on and off and mute and everything. But it's plug and play USB in there. So what was the question? Do we remember what the question was? Let me share that back out on the screen. Can everybody see that pretty good? What is the name given to the Indian food cooked over charcoal in a clay oven? It might be a little difficult if you're not into Indian food. I wasn't, but I found out what it was when I was researching the stream.
So that microphone, for a starter microphone, if you're speaking right into it, it'll do the job just fine. It doesn't have a gain control, doesn't have a volume control, doesn't have any of the other controls, bells and whistles that you're going to spend if you're spending $200 on a microphone. There you go, Tandoori. That's it. That's the answer. Let's check it out. But ding boom, Tandoori. Okay, so Jessica's on there again. We're going to have one of these again where it's just one person with their name all the time. So yeah, so every time, no matter how many times you get a right answer, you're going to get into the wheel of names. So you're going to have that many entries. So let me show this in the stream there, so you can see that you've got 2 entries. Okay, 2 entries. All right. So the next question, I'm missing the music for sure. Because I end up moving a little bit better, and it keeps the flow going a little better. So anyway, what was the first soft drink in space? Okay, this is you got a few guesses on this one, because you got to figure what year did we go into space? I'm sure it wasn't Red Bull, or Monster. I'm sure, So what was the first soft drink in space? Is water a soft drink? I don't know. Pepsi's a guess. Okay, we got one guess is Pepsi. Pepsi's a good guess. I'm gonna see if anybody else wants to answer, because I told you we're gonna take the first 2 correct answers and put them on the stream. We're gonna get some more names, because last time when I ran it, people were complaining that they couldn't type fast enough. So I want to make sure that people who Tang is a good one. That's a really good one, but that you can't guess them twice. But hey, you can. I'm gonna forward it. Ready? Going once, going twice. Coca-Cola is the first one. Coca-Cola. Yeah, I know. Coca-Cola. I know. I thought Tang, from all the commercials when we were Tang instant breakfast drink when I was a kid, but Tang was all over. Astronauts are always drinking Tang. So I don't know what if they meant, unless they meant carbonated drink as a soft drink. I'm not sure. Right? So what is the only edible food that never goes bad? This I found very interesting. What is the only edible food that never goes bad? Never gets rotten, never goes bad. Coke. Yeah, Coke never goes bad for sure. Jessica, are you on a delay? Are you on like a crazy delay? Or are you messing with me? Salt, okay. I don't know. I guess that's an edible food. That's not the answer I have here, though. So the Bean Envy Cold Brew, this thing is pretty cool. Bean Envy is a new company that started sending me stuff to review, and I'm not an iced coffee person, but this thing here, it's 32 ounces, holds 32 ounces of water. It's got the filter in the middle. You throw your ground coffee in the middle, and you pour your water in here, and it's got a top that you use for sealing, and you put it in your refrigerator overnight, or you leave it on the counter overnight, and the next day you have iced coffee. And it has a different lid for pouring, and it's really you make it as strong as you want. And you can make it room temperature or iced. And you pour it over ice. You can use any ground coffee you want. If you wanted to, yeah. Oh, say Jessica, the other question. So you can make it as strong as you want. You can put as much ground coffee in as you like if you like it really strong. And I think when you make iced coffee, you're supposed to make it stronger. But I think that there'll be a recipe in there. But the Bean Envy story, they specialize in delivering the highest quality coffee products to consumers, and they're fanatical about coffee and the craft behind a great brew. Founded in the Pacific Northwest, they're surrounded by inspiring coffee shops and coffee drinkers that continue to motivate us to deliver quality-focused products. They're really good, it's a high-quality item. It's a high-quality item, Clark. So there it is, right? Let me hide this thing so you can see better. So you can see more better, right? So there it is, right? And it's got the lid for the pouring. It's got the lid with the holes in it so you can pour it out. And this lid comes out, and there you go. There's your filter. You put your ground coffee in there, and it sits in there, and it seeps in there. And that's your iced coffee. Iced coffee is the rage, and they charge $6 for an iced coffee. Now you can make 32 ounces and bring it to work with you every day. For what you would have a regular cup of coffee for at home. these are great gift ideas for Christmas. We're coming up on that time where you're going to be shopping for Christmas gifts, and I have a couple of interesting gifts in here for certain people. So if you're looking for certain types of people, like coffee enthusiasts, everybody likes coffee. You got people that have that one iced coffee every afternoon. You got people like me that drink hot coffee all day long. Cola never goes bad either. So I forgot where I was going with that, but the answer is we got honey. They say it's honey, okay, and this is where I got my my information from. And I liked salt. Salt was a good answer. So you know what? I'm gonna put Boston on there because I think I like that answer. I don't think salt goes bad personally. So I'm gonna put you on there, Boston. So we got Boston butterfly. Just because it's not about right or wrong. It's about playing the game. It's about playing the game. So Jessica started following. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. You know what that means? You know what that means? Hey, thank you for following. So you said honey too, so I'm going to put you down in there as well. All right. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I thought you followed already, but so we'll put you down. So Jessica, you have 3 entries so far. It's kind of going to be a one-way street here. Oh, we got this capital A. Capital A. Oh. Cap locks on. Yeah. Cap locks was on. That's why I wasn't my typing after all. Excuse me. If anybody's interested, I'm using the Blue Yeti microphone, and it has a cough button. I just used the cough button you saw. So we're going to put the questions back up in the stream. We're going to swap that so you can see it better. And the next question is, which country invented ice cream? Okay, this is interesting. Which country invented ice cream? And it's not the Eskimos, right? Can you sell ice cream to the Eskimos? Could you have a good humor truck in Alaska? Honey said, "Oh, you were anonymous. Where I see your name though. Oh, maybe you were anonymous when you were followed. Okay. The next item through there is going to be the Bean Envy pour over coffee kettle. This thing's pretty cool too. It's got a built-in thermometer in the top, so if you want to, now these are for coffee enthusiasts, right? So if you have somebody that's into coffee, they want it at a certain temperature, right? They don't want it. My chair squeaking. They don't want it to burn, right? So that you got the temperature on there, the nice little temperature. Maybe you can see it if I do that, right? They got a little thermometer right there, and it's pretty cool little kettle, and it's got the pour over thing so it doesn't splatter. Okay, and it's got the nice handle on there, so the handle won't get hot, right? And it's got this nice curve on the handle so that it doesn't splash, right? Pretty cool, exotic little coffee pot to have if you're entertaining and you're having people that like tea or hot chocolate. Or now the new thing is the pour over coffee is the new thing where they pour the hot water over a filter that's right on the cup, right? Europe is the country. Is Europe a country? I don't think. No, Europe is not a country. China. Boston Butterfly says China. So, but Europe is not a country. Jessica, answer something better than Europe. Europe, I think, is a continent. I think. No pressure. So China. Jessica says China, and Boston Butterfly says China. That's the first two. That's it. We got 2 answers, and the answer is China. China is the answer. So I'm going over to the wheel names, and we got Boston Butterfly. and Jessica. Okay. Hey, we're cooking with gas here. All right. Hey, Moonbeam Riders here. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're having a trivia night as we go through some of the items in the stream. Right now, the last item in the stream was the pour-over coffee maker. I just put it away. But the next question, and the way we're playing, just so you know, is the first two correct answers are going into the wheel of names. And the wheel of names at the end, we're going to spin the wheel of names. You can have more than one entry in the wheel of names. And whoever wins that's getting a $20 gift card at the end of the stream. So, but you got to be here. You got to be in it to win it. So you got to hang around to the whole thing. You got to be engaging, and you have to follow. Obviously, you have to follow. That shouldn't go without saying. That you really need to follow if you're gonna go through the trouble of winning a prize and trying to win a prize. The least you could do is follow, right? Anyhow, the next question. Ready for the next question? What was the first toy to be advertised on television? Okay, what was the first toy? Thank you very much. What was the first toy to ever be advertised on television? Okay, give you a couple of seconds for a change products. We got Mr. Moonbeam Rider says Mr. Potato Head. That's one answer. We got one answer. I'm taking the first two answers. Okay. And the reason I'm taking the first two answers is because the last Tuesday when I did the trivia, some people were complaining they couldn't type on their phone fast enough as the people that were at their computer. Okay. So, I said that we're going to go with the first two correct answers. We'll get on the wheel of names. All right. So we got Mr. Potato Head as an answer. Anybody else care to guess? I'm really missing the music in the stream for sure. Okay, because I got a nice jazz beat. You may not hear it. I got it really low in the background, but it keeps me pumped. Like I feel like I'm deflating a little bit. I like to have high energy in these streams. I like to have high energy. It comes off. You come off so dead when you're just being normal. You have to be like animated and crazy. And if you ever seen David's streams where he's jumping around like a lunatic, I mean, I don't want to be that. But I don't want to be, monotone and oh, we got another one, Mr. Potato Head. So that's two people. Guess Mr. Potato Head. Let's reveal the answer. And the answer is Mr. Potato Head. Thank you very much for playing this question round. And we're going to add two names to the wheel of names. I'm going to add Moonbeam Rider. Moonbeam Rider, and it was Jessica and Boston answer too. Okay. I'm going to put you in there too, Boston. All right. I'm going to share that one so as you can see where we're at in there. So we're going to share that. We're going to hide this quickly so you can see what's going on with the wheel name. So you can see everybody's starting to fill up. People have multiple entries in there. So we're going to have multiple good chances. There's going to be a lot of people with a lot of chances to win the $20 gift card. So let's keep answering questions and keep moving on, right? So we got Mr. Potato Head. The next question is how many colors are there in the rainbow? Okay. All right. How many colors are there in the rainbow? Bean Envy. The next item in there is by Bean Envy, and it's the French press, and it includes the premium milk frother. It's got the milk frother that you can make. This thing is pretty cool. So Moonbeam says 7. Moonbeam says 7. That's one answer. Okay. Now, is that why they say 7 is the lucky number? Do you think, if that's the right answer? Is 7 the lucky number because maybe that's how many colors there are? How many? What do they call them? Primary colors? Is that the colors in the rainbow? The primary colors? Is there any art teachers in here? The lucky number is 3. Okay, yeah, 3. Yeah. My lucky number is in the negatives. Okay, pretty much. If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. I got to squeak. I got to oil this chair. It's annoying. Can you guys hear that? Is it coming across pretty badly? So Jessica says 7. Moonbeam says 7. We got 2 answers in here. They're not all primary numbers, primary colors. Okay. I remember learning it a million years ago, but I don't remember it now. It's one of those things. So what do we got here? How many colors are there in a rainbow? Seven. So we got two people that answered that. We had Moonbeam Rider. See, because right now, if I had music playing, it wouldn't be dead air while I'm typing. You know what I mean? And Jessica. So that's filling up rather quickly. What's the question? The next question now is that question was we already had two answers, but that question was how many colors were in the rainbow. The next one is the unicorn is the national animal of which country? Now that's crazy. Oh, we got a follower. We got to hide this. Hide the question. We got to start the camera. We gotta celebrate. Thank you for the follow. Oh, we got Scotland on there. Scotland is the first one. So the question is, what is the unicorn is the national animal of which country? We got an answer of Scotland. We got Moonbeam Rider says Scotland. We got two Scotlands. Let's see. I would have picked Ireland. You know, I'm Scotch Irish, so I would have picked Ireland. But the answer is Scotland. So we got two winners here. We got Boston and Moonbeam are the two that answered first. Okay, so we're going to add those in here. Moon. And Boston. But everybody has a lot of entries so far on here, so we're going to have a good chance. You got a good chance to win. So we're talking about the French press. Well, we might as well talk about it. Let me hide that so you can see it better. So the French press comes with the milk frother on there, right? And so this thing, I haven't used it. Okay, I'm going to use it this weekend coming up. You put the coffee grinds in there and you push it down, and the pressure, I guess, makes a really strong cup of coffee, and it gets all the grinds out of there. And then you can use the milk frother to froth the milk, so because that's like really cool. And it comes, with a little instruction guide on here on how to do it. And enjoy the great cup of coffee. But I've heard this is a really good cup of coffee, and I'm the Java junkie. I really am. I love a cup of coffee. I drink coffee all day long. I'm drinking it right now. Every stream you'll see, I'm drinking coffee. I drink coffee up until I go to bed at night. To the fact where if I don't drink coffee, I get headaches. Okay, I'm addicted to coffee big time. So, but I'm going to try. But it's probably the K cup is just so easy to make that I probably will never do this, but except on special occasions, But that's really cool. I definitely am going to try that this weekend because I'm anxious to see how good of a cup of coffee it is. I've heard good things about it. And anybody here ever use a French press? I mean, I've used the percolator, like the camp pot that I have, the camp percolator that I use at camp. That you put on the fire on that with the percolator in it. I use that. That's a good cup of coffee. That's a really good cup of coffee. It just takes forever. It takes like 20 minutes for it to brew and everything. But that's a really good cup of coffee. Yeah, but I'll let you know next week. I'll know. I'm definitely gonna try the French press this weekend and see how it is. Because that's, I want you to know what I think about it. The next question, okay, we're gonna run through some questions here. Is how many legs does a spider have? Okay, and bonus question: is a spider an insect? How many legs does a spider have? Okay, we got one answer. We got one answer of 8. And Boston says 8. We got 2 answers of 8. Let's see what it says. 8. We got 8. We got 2. So 8. We got 8 legs. So we're going to add Moonbeam again. And Boston. I really should learn how to type. My problem was when I went to high school, boys didn't learn how to type. Boys had shop class. I never learned how to type, and the computers weren't out yet. So it's not an insect. Spider's not. It's an arachnid. Okay, Spider-Man fans. It's an arachnid. So let's show the stream of the names here so you can see it's filling up. Everybody's getting on there. We got a lot of multiple entries on there, and you've got plenty of chances to win it here. We're having a good time. Are we having a good time? We're having a good time. So the next question is, on the farm, what is a kid? On the farm, what is a kid? Baby goat, Boston butterfly, and moonbeam raider. Okay, let's see. First two. Baby goat. Okay, before I put you on, I got a joke. So the traveling salesman rings the doorbell on the farm, and the little boy answers the phone, answers the door, and he says, "Son, is your mother home?" And he says, "No, she's out in the barn having sex with the goat." And the salesman got taken aback. Sex with a goat. He goes, "Doesn't that bother you?" And the kid went, "Nah." Anyway, I kept getting the goat. Yeah, goat. So who was the first two? The first two was Moonbeam and Boston again, right? I wasn't sure how that was going to go over. Okay. No, typing takes me a long time. So the next item I have in here is the single serve coffee maker by Family Works. I have it back here on the desk. This one is a dual coffee maker. It comes with a little pod where you can put ground coffee in there, so you can use ground coffee, or you can use a K cup in there. It's a great cup. It's got the reservoir, 14-ounce reservoir in the back. So you fill up your cup, you pour it in the reservoir, that's what's going to come out. It's not, there's no size. It's whatever water you put in is going to come out. And I use this at work, keep it by the desk at work. Like I said, I'm the Java junkie, and coffee all day long. And when I run out of K cups, I can get the grinds and I can make my own cup, and it works really well. Really good coffee maker. I sell a lot of these actually on my Amazon channel, on my Amazon page. It's a hot seller. It's a really hot seller. Okay, so the next question. Where are we here? The next question. In Little Red Riding Hood, who does the wolf dress up as? In Little Red Riding Hood, who does the wolf dress up as? We should know this. Okay, we got one answer. I like my K cups too, Jessica. That K cups save my life. I need one cup of coffee at a time all day long. Really, and I like the Death Wish coffee, and I also like Starbucks coffee, and I'll drink just about any coffee during the day wherever I stop. I love my coffee. I still say, even though I'm not pushing it in the stream, I don't have it in my carousel, but Death Wish coffee is probably the best coffee I've ever had. It's strong as far as caffeine. I can't drink that all day long. Okay, so we got another one. Jessica says grandma too. So let's see what the answer is. The answer is grandmother. We will accept grandmom, grandmother, grandmom, grandmommy, all of those things. We'll accept them. Okay, so now we got Jessica and Moonbeam. I'm going to put those in there. Okay, so we're in there. Boston Butterfly, just a little bit late. Coffee all day, Moonbeam. Yep. Like I said, I have headaches if I don't have them. If I don't have them, then I have headaches. But Boston, you'll get the next one. First two are going to get it. First two are going to get it every time. Area 51 is located in which U.S. state? Now, I had to look this one up myself. What U.S. state is Area 51 located in? We'll take the first two. Okay. We'll take the first two. First two answers. Nevada is the first one. So we got two in Nevada. Okay, let's see if it's the Boston said Nevada and Moonbeam says Nevada. Hold on one second. And it says Jessica doesn't know. It is Nevada. It is Nevada. So we got Boston gets an entry and Moonbeam gets an entry. So we got Moonbeam. You know, you people with the double names, all right? I need to have somebody help me with these streams eventually. It's going to be crazy. It's going to get crazy with all the typing that goes on and trying to keep track of the chat and everything. Yeah. The next one. The next question. Oh, I got this mixology and craft. They sent me this for free. This I think is a cute. If you've been coming to my stream, you've seen this before. Really cute gift, thoughtful gift for a boss, a teacher, an uncle, anybody who likes whiskey or scotch. Okay, they don't want to put water in their glass. They don't want to put ice in their glass. Right? They don't want it. So these are what's called whiskey stones, and it comes on a little case that you put, a little wooden sliding case that you put in the freezer, and you keep these are polished granite stones, right? And you drop these in your whiskey and they keep your whiskey cold and it doesn't water it down. It's whiskey stones. Now that's a great gift. It's a thoughtful gift. It's something that people aren't going to get 10 of, if it's a teacher or it's a coach or somebody special in your life, whatever, your trainer or whatever, anybody that likes scotch, maybe you have a conversation, you realize that maybe they I'm not saying they drink every day, but when they do drink, they like the best, right? Or, you know what I mean? And so mixology and craft, really good. Now it's engraved, the little wooden, carousel thing that it sits on is engraved mixology and craft. So it's a really cool little item. And if you have a bar in your house, to put it in the bar, just to have like a conversation piece, people are always putting things in the back of the bar. Really cool thing. Polished granite, whiskey stones. Really, I love these things. I think there's a really, really cool idea for a gift, because people get a bunch of dumb gifts and nobody thinks about stuff, Hey, Robin's here. How you doing, Robin? Welcome to the stream. We're doing the trivia. So the trivia, the first two people who get the question right will be on the Wheel of Names. And at the end of the stream, Wheel of Names, we're going to do a $20 gift card. Okay, so that's what we're going to. Hey, long time no see. Appreciate it. Oh, Eagles fan. Wow. I'm a Giant fan, so sorry. But, I'm not following football as much as I used to. But I know the Giants are having a decent year. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's the whiskey stones. Really cool little gift for somebody that, like I said, that they're going to think you were thinking about them. You know what I mean? They're going to think, oh, he put some time into getting this gift. They really thought about me. So the next question in the Tuesday trivia is, what's the city with the most diversity in terms of language? What city in the world speaks the most languages? Okay. What city in the world speaks the most languages? Yeah, he did. It's a shame, though. It's a shame. We got one answer of New York. Boston Butterfly says New York. Okay. New York is pretty good guess. Moonbeam says New York. Okay. Do we have any other guesses? Because it's the first two correct answers. We got another New York. Okay. So it's all New York. New York. Robin says Chicago. Okay. We're going to answer the question. And it is New York City. New York City. The first two was Boston and Moonbeam. I'm going to answer those, add those to the Wheel of Names. Moonbeam Rider and Boston Butterfly both added. Yeah. So we're not doing the gift card giveaway to the end of the stream. So every question you're able to get your name on the Wheel of Names. Let me pull up the Wheel of Names. If I hide this and pull up the Wheel of Names, so you can see it's filling up pretty much. We got a lot of names, a lot of double, triple, 5 entries. We got multiple entries on a lot of people. So it's pretty gonna be everybody's gonna have a decent chance to win today. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, so let's hide that and get the trivia back out again. So the next thing I got out is the percussion massage gun. This thing I love. It was sent to me for free to review, and I use it. I massage my thighs, my shoulders, my neck with this thing. It's awesome. I thought I wasn't going to like it because it's kind of like high impact. It kind of like looks like it beats you up a little bit, but it's got 6 settings on it. So you can start it at the lowest setting, right? And that's the lowest setting, right? That is that's 1, right? And the cool thing about it is, well, first of all, it's battery operated, so you can take it to the gym. This thing, when you can knead out your muscles and get so it doesn't cramp up. Like I do a lot of bending at work, so I'm always squatting down. And sometimes, and now we're going to be walking through snow pretty soon, so it gets a little rough walking through heavy snow. So I rub this up and down my thighs after a day at work, and it stops me from cramping up and being sore. And I do the same thing to my shoulders, my neck and shoulders up here, back here, right? Now you push this button and you can change the angle of that, right? Let me hide that so you can see this better, right? Pretty cool little massage gun, and if I put it up so you can see, if I put it up to 6 so you can see the highest, pretty violent, right? Pretty violent, but I like it that way. It works really well, and to get that out of there, to get the bad stuff out of your muscles, it works really well. Really good item, Vibe. I use it. I'm not gonna say every day, but I use it quite often. I use it a few times a week, and it definitely helps with muscle cramps and soreness in my thighs, my shoulders, my neck. All of those places where where you would normally cramp up as you're getting older from doing work and stuff. Leg on the phone. I hate the leg on the phone, man. I hate it. Yeah, see, Ron, we were trying to make it fair for everybody with the leg, so that's why I'm letting the first 2 people win. I mean, not win, but get into the wheel of names. The first 2 correct answers instead of just 1. This way, it's not a little bit more fair for the people on the phone. But if it's that bad of a leg, I'm going to have to think of something as well. It has to do with your Wi-Fi or your internet wherever you are. Unfortunately. I'm just noticing my snake isn't working either. I don't know why the snake's not working. Oh, your computer's slow. Well, like I said, I try to make it fair for everybody to get through so that we can do it, so that's why I'm taking the first 2 answers. If you think there's a better way to do it, yeah, they're just bubbles. It was there before, but not so it wasn't there. I erased it, and it was there. I couldn't see it. My mistake. All right. Well, when you make comments, you should be on the head of the snake there, but I'm not seeing it on my end, so I don't know what's going on there. No name in the bubbles. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No name in the bubbles. No, your profile picture should go in there as you make comments. So the software is not working properly. Which I'll have to email them when I get off the stream and tell them I had a little bit of issues. I did have issues because I'm not able to put my products up like I used to. So I definitely have a bad stream, a bad connection with the software in this stream. But we're going to carry on with the next question, the next trivia question. All right, here we go. What country has the most natural lakes? What country has the most natural lakes? Robin, I'm gonna put you in. I'm gonna add you to the wheel names because I feel bad that it's not fair. I'm gonna drop up here. I'm gonna drop it in over here. So hang around because you're gonna have a chance to win. I'm gonna insert it there. I'm inserting it in different places, in 2 places, so it's not gonna be close by to each other. Feel free to answer anyway. By all means, even though it's a lag, feel free to answer. Yeah, she came in really late. I feel, um, oh, well, if you're leaving, then, don't worry. I'll respin if you win, if you're not here. Okay. But, I want to make sure everybody in the stream, I want to include everybody in the stream for sure, because, I don't want to leave anybody out that for technical issues, especially because, um, we're at the mercy of our equipment, and I definitely relate to having bad service. So we have two answers in here so far. We have Canada. We have two people answered Canada, and I appreciate it, and it is Canada. It is Canada. So we're gonna add the two to is Boston and Moonbeam. Okay. I'm gonna do trivia next week as well. Um, so bring a friend next week, to the stream, say, hey, we're having a good time over here, whatever, and we're going through some stuff, and we're having a raffle, and we're answering some questions. I'll research some new questions. Um, I'll research some new questions. We'll get about 20 questions. General categories. We'll get some from every category, and we'll try and make it a little better. I'll try and improve it every week. I'm gonna eventually. Tuesday nights are gonna be either trivia or an interview with somebody or something along that lines, and then the rest of the times I go live is going to be the stand up in the other studio doing your QVC type stuff. All right, so Tuesdays are still going to be the show, the real show. It's between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, depending on when I can go live. Um, the Azerol resistance bands. This thing, I keep saying I'm going to use them, and I really don't have time, but to work out, which is a shame. I really need, that's a baloney excuse. I don't have time to work out. You have time to do the things you want to do, right? You have time to do the things you want to do. That's a fact. But these things, I don't know why I did that. It has all the different colors, all the different resistances. It has two handles. It has the mount for the door. It has the workout list for all the different exercises. You can work out every muscle in your body with this thing. I've seen nothing but good about this. It's low impact. It doesn't hurt your muscles. It doesn't strain. You're working at your own pace. You're only working with the resistance that you can handle, so you're not hurting yourself. Pretty cool way to work out is the resistance bands, and they got plenty of tutorials on the web on how to use them. And low impact is important. I agree, especially as you're getting older. Jogging, running, your knees. You don't want to ruin those knees. They're important when you get older. You need them intact. You need them to work good. And you can't take advantage of them when you're younger. Like I did a lot of construction. I did a lot of tile jobs, a lot of cement where I was on my knees a lot. And I had to get out of that because my knees were getting bad. When it's damp, I have trouble with my knees when it gets damp. And that's just the way it is. So the next question, what's the next question? Let's moving right along. The name of which African animal means river horse? Okay. Which African animal means river horse? Yeah, but low resistance on those Azerol resistance bands. Really good way to work out. Hippo is the first answer. If someone says hippo, we got hippo is the answer. Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. We got hippopotamus. Okay, we got two answers. Are hippopotamus. Any other answers? Anyone want to take a stab at it? Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus is the answer. Pretty cool. I'm going to go back over here. All right. Yeah, Jeopardy. I got a funny story, Jeopardy story. When I was a kid, Jeopardy used to be on one of those before cable. It was like a public access channel, and so it would be on earlier, and my father and I would watch it while my mother was cooking dinner. And then we would sit down after dinner and watch it. And my father and I would know all the answers. So my mother would sit there like, how did you know that? How did you know that? And we did it for a long time. It was pretty funny. Moonbeam and Boston. All right. Yeah, Jeopardy. I'll tell you, Jeopardy. Jeopardy is a good show. I watched Jeopardy a lot of years, a lot of Jeopardy, and it's amazing the stuff that you know. You know, when you're watching that show, it's like, how did I know that? Where did I learn that from? You know, what did I read? Where did I read it? You know, where did I hear that from? You know, it's interesting because you know what you retain and what you don't retain. You know, and a thing like Jeopardy or even like Trivial Pursuit when you're playing it, and you're like, you know, how did I know that? Where did I learn that? What, you know, and how did I retain it after all of these years? That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. The Gear Light S100. Hey, Nana Lee's here. How you doing, Nana Lee? Welcome, Nana. We're doing trivia, Tuesday trivia night. First two right answers are going to we got a follower. We got a follower. You know what that means. What happened here? There we go. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Very fun. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. You know, following is great. Love when people follow. Definitely a good thing for the algorithm. Okay, remember we're all about the algorithm. If you ever heard about the algorithm, Amazon has an algorithm as well. So this is the Gear Light. It comes in a pack of 2. And look at the size of this thing. This thing's a pen size. I keep this in my pocket. It's got the little clip like the pen clip, and I keep it up. And you know, you never know when you need a light. I need a light at work, and I keep this in my cargo pocket, and I pull it out, and you know, wherever I need to see, and if I need to go back to my truck or wherever to get a bigger light, but at least I have this on hand, you know, and it's something that you don't. It's not bulky, perfect. It sits, like I said, it's the size of a pen. As a matter of fact, I keep it next to my pen in my pocket. And it comes in a pack of 2. And this is a metal frame, sturdy frame. So if you drop it, it's not going to break. Very sturdy little light. I like this light. I use this every day. It was sent to me for free to check out. Gear Light sent me a bunch of different lights to check out. This is the only one I have in the stream today. But if you go to my Amazon storefront, you can see all the other stuff that they have there. And again, if you go to youdidn'tknow.live, I'm pretty bad at promoting my own stuff. Right. But if you go to youdidn'tknow.live, right, you can see all my stuff there, and you can find my Amazon storefront. You can sign up for my mailing list. You can see my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel, I didn't really mention it today, was it's the Side Hustle Shuffle, and we explore side hustles, ways to make money on the side, ways to make money as a side hustle. While you're doing a regular job, you could be building something on the side that can replace your job, or the thing is multiple streams of income come in and they start covering bills because you set something up residually. Like my YouTube channel makes residual money. The videos that I've made in the past still earn me money. Like I'm sitting here now, people are watching my videos, right? So, I mean, it's residual. So now I can start another income stream over here, and this one's still making me money, right? I can devote some time over here, and this one's still making money. Of course, if I devote time to it, it's going to make more money, but I set it up. It's residual income, and that's that, and that's what you do. And they start paying bills. All of a sudden, this one's paying the mortgage, this one's paying the car payment, this one's paying the student loan, and this one's paying the cable bill. And now I can relax. I have some breathing room. At the end of the month when I'm balancing the checkbook is not so crazy because I got things covered. I got different things covered, and it's really simple and easy to do. People can start side hustles really easy, and with everybody it's different as far as what you're going to do. What you're going to turn into an income stream is interesting. So come on by a Side Hustle Shuffle and check that out for sure. All right, so we're going to get rid of that. You didn't know .live. Remember that. You didn't know .live. All right. And let's do this. All right. So the next question. What is the hottest planet in the solar system? What is the hottest planet in the solar system? My very educated mother just served us 9 pickles. Right? Is that it? My very educated mother just served us 9 pickles. That's the way I know there's different ones, right? How did you learn it? Mercury. Mercury. We got one answer is Mercury. We got one answer is Mercury from Boston Butterfly, right? Voodoo Goddess says Venus. Voodoo Goddess says Venus. What else would you guess? What else would you guess, Goddess? Uh, Moonbeam Rider says Venus. We got a couple of Venuses. We got a Mercury. Let's throw some other ones in there. Anybody else want to guess? We got Mercury. We got Venus as a guess. Very fitting is right. I'm missing the music in the background. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. The music in the background's nice while we're waiting, you know. Sorry. So we got Venus and we got Mercury. Going once, going twice. The answer is Venus. Venus with a temperature of 460 degrees Celsius. Now I would have got that wrong. I would have picked Mercury because Mercury is the closest one, right? My very educated mother. So Mercury is the closest. So why wouldn't Mercury be the hottest one? That's interesting. That's very hot. That's hot, man. That's hot. So who do we got? We got Venus was Voodoo and Moonbeam. Okay, so we're gonna put them on the wheel of names. So we got a new entry here. So Voodoo Goddess and Moonbeam, right? All right. Really filling up. We got how many? We got 31 entries right now. We got 31 entries. The moon is closer than me. Yep. Moon. That's funny. Yep. Yep. Well, I wouldn't have guessed. I wouldn't have guessed Venus. I would have guessed Mercury because Mercury's closest, right? Mercury's the closest one. So the next item in the carousel is the Texar selfie stick, 48-inch selfie stick. I use this all the time. They sent me this for free to check out, right? Let me put that there. So a lot of things I like about this. I use it all the time. It's got a clamp on here for your phone. It's not spring loaded, so you know a lot of times these things are spring loaded. It's wherever you stop it, it stays. You don't have to like tighten anything up. It's telescoping. I know, you know how I use this with selfies when I have like the whole family want to take a selfie. I zoom this all the way out and we can get the whole family in. Pretty cool. It also has the bottom is a tripod. It folds out to be a tripod, right? 48 inches high. It's got an ergonomic handle with the button. It's got the remote control right here that's Bluetooth to your phone, right? And it comes out of here. And you can use it. So now you set that up. You could be in the picture, take pictures over there, right? And when you're done, it goes right back into the cradle. So you never lose this remote control. You always know the remote control goes with this. I've got a drawer full of remote controls from things, little remote controls with a red button and a white button. I've got like 6 of them from different cameras that I have. This thing, at least, there it is. It's always there. Okay. I know where it is. And it's rechargeable Bluetooth. Can't beat it. A lot of good things about this. I use this thing a lot and it was sent to me for free to review. I mean, you're seeing it flop around over there because I don't have it tightened up because I took the phone out of it. But if I tighten that up, it doesn't flop around. Well, it doesn't have the phone in it. That's why that part flops around. But with the phone in it, it won't do that. Yeah. And it comes ready to go. And like I said, it's my go-to tripod when I'm doing selfies and stuff. I use this one all the time. Very cool little tripod by Texlar. Show that in the stream, and we'll switch places with it. All right, so Venus, that was it. All right. The next question. What is the next question in the third? Is what does www? Oh, that's the first one. We'll go back around again. What does www stand for in a web browser? What does www stand for in a web browser? www dot you didn't know dot live. You didn't know dot live. Remember that. www dot you didn't know dot live. World Wide Web. World Wide Web. World Wide Web. Let's see what the answer is. World Wide Web. World Wide Web. Of course, World Wide Web. Okay, we got people answering World Wide Web. Let's answer. Let's put the names in here. The first two was Voodoo and Boston, right? Okay, we're up to 33 entries there, 33 entries in there. So World Wide Web is the answer to that one. We got the Power Practical Candle lighter here. Let's hide this. This thing's cool. The candle lighter, everybody has candles now. Right now, we got the pumpkin spice. We're still going Thanksgiving, pumpkin spice and apple right in the house, all over the place. But the problem is those lighters always run out of gas. This is rechargeable, USB rechargeable, right? And it's not a flame. It comes with the rechargeable cord. The USB plug is in the bottom. You click it 3 times to turn it on. It goes on, right? Now it's got the little cover on here. This thing is like electroshock, okay? I don't know if you can see it. I'll hold it up against the black. Okay, it's like the Tesla coil. And it'll light the candle, right? It lights the candle. Works really well and never runs out of gas. You charge it, and it gets going. This is a great gift for somebody it's $25. If somebody on your list that's a candle person, this is a great thoughtful gift for them. A candle lighter, okay, with the electric lighter at the end. Really good candle lighter, really, really good gift, really cool thing. Again, when you're thinking about people, so what can you get them? That crazy lady with all the candles, we all have those ladies with the candles, Aunt Bessie or somebody's with the pretty much everybody has candles, right? Everybody has candles. So this thing is great. It's a good gift, thoughtful gift for people who like candles. Okay, definitely cool. You should get one. Put it in your cart. Buy that. Okay, it's only $25. Buy that now. You'll find someone to give it to later. Maybe a teacher. That's probably a great gift for a teacher. Candle lighters. Candles. They're all about therapy, aromatherapy, and all of that kind of stuff. Those crazy teachers, right? Any teachers here? My son's a teacher. It's awesome. It's great professional. I respect it. Hey, Jennifer Lude's here. How you doing? We're doing trivia. So the way we're doing trivia is the first 2 correct answers are being put on the wheel of names. We got a couple more questions to go through, and we're going to call it a night. We're going to give the raffle, and right now we got like 34 entries on the wheel of web. Lot of double, triple, quadruple, 5, 6, 10. Different. I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, we're going to move on. The next question is, use them all the time. Candles all the time. Okay, we all have that person in our life that loves candles. And that's a great gift. So put it in your cart, save it for later. You'll think about someone. That's a great, thoughtful gift, right? Great, thoughtful gift. What geometric shape is generally used for stop signs? What geometric shape is generally used for stop signs? Now, that's it's red. They're red. We all know they're red when we see them every day. Right? Okay, we got Jennifer says, Jennifer's chiming in right away. Octagon. We got octagon. So we got Jennifer says octagon and Voodoo says octagon. And we got a couple more after that, but we got the first 2. And it is an octagon. Let me go over there and put Jennifer Lude. And it was Voodoo was the next one, right? Right. So now we're up to 35 entries, and like I said, there's multiple entries from everybody on here. It's going to be really cool. The computer stinks. I don't know. So everybody has multiple. Everybody has multiple entries. Anybody that's been hanging around. So the last item in the carousel is the This Works. I guess I didn't have this. The This Works car vac. Okay, I have this in here. The car vac has a 16-foot cord on this car vac, so you can reach the whole area of the car, front and back. It's got a HEPA vacuum. It's powerful. So that's the problem with the shop vacs or the car vacs. They're battery operated and they die before you're finished. And as they're losing power, they get weaker and weaker and they don't suck up stuff anymore. This thing is plugged into your cigarette lighter, full power, and it got the 16-foot cord, so you can go all around the van, the minivan, everywhere. HEPA filter. It's got the crevice tool. It's got the hose. It's got the brush attachment. It comes with a little bag that you can keep in the trunk, or in the car somewhere. This is a bestseller, flying off the shelf on Amazon. This works. Corded vacuum cleaner. Very cool little item that there. Definitely. Standing typing. That's what I think too. I think she said standing. Yeah. The next question is probably going to be the last question. Okay. Next question is probably going to be the last question. And that is, what is cynophobia? What is cynophobia? Cynophobia is it the fear of stop signs? Cynophobia. Is that how you say it? Cynophobia? Cynophobia, maybe? Cynophobia. Cynophobia. Moonbeam says fear of dog. Moonbeam says fear of dog. Could that be right? Wouldn't it be like dogophobia? Scared of the dog. Voodoo says scared of dog. Okay, that's dog, cynophobia. We got two answers. Yep, everybody agrees. It is fear of dogs. So we're going to add, who we adding? We're adding Voodoo and Jennifer. No, Moonbeam and Jennifer. Yes, Moonbeam and Jennifer. Okay. Boston, I'm going to add you one more time because you were too late typing. Anybody feel that they don't have enough entries that didn't give you a chance? Okay, pretty cool. Yeah, so every Tuesday I'm going to do a trivia night. Going forward, trivia night. I may have a guest. I'm trying to do some interviews with Amazon people. Maybe people who have Amazon books, or Kindle books on Amazon, or shopping people who know what they're doing shopping on Amazon. And we try and do Tuesday nights as a show. And then the other nights I'm going to do it as my regular products showcase. All right. Yeah. So hopefully every Tuesday trivia will work out, and we'll get the kinks out so everybody. It's fair for everybody. I think it's pretty cool. We're going to do multiple topics so that it's fair. So we're not doing all entertainment or all sports or all politics or whatever. We're going to go on, and of course we're going to have the raffle at the end. The wheel of names is going to be spun, and someone's going to win a $20 gift card. Now, to win after you win the gift card, okay, I'm going to put this up a couple of times. If you go to Jim T. Mullen at gmail.com, right? Jim T. Mullen at gmail.com. You're going to email me. The winner's going to email me, and I'll send you a $20 gift card within the night. You should get it within the night. Sometimes it takes a little time to go through, but when I get off within the hour, I'll send it. And then however long it takes Amazon to get it to you. And that's the way it is. So Jim T. Mullen at gmail.com. Now, don't forget, you can always go to youdidn'tknow.live, sign up for my email list. Check out my YouTube channel, check out my Amazon storefront. You can check it out there. Check out all of that good stuff on there. All right. And we had a bunch of people follow today, which I'm very happy about. So if you're here and you're not followed, I appreciate the follow. Give it a follow right now while we're sitting here at the end, ready to do the raffle. If you've been playing along and you're having a good time, we can use all the followers we can get. Appreciate that. And here we go. We're going to go with the raffle. Let me go over here. Click to spin. Now, remember, you have to be in it to win it, but I think you are all here still. The guys and the gals that are in the stream have been hanging tough the whole stream. We've been live for a while now. So here we go. The first click. We got a bunch of, you can look at the names. You got a bunch of names. Everybody's got a bunch of entries. Let's go. First time around. Who's going to win? Here we go. We got a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Boston Butterfly wins. Boston Butterfly is the winner. Everybody congratulate Boston Butterfly. Very cool. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody playing. So Boston, you know the deal. So you're gonna email me at jimtmullen@gmail.com. All right. I really appreciate everybody playing. I think it's been awesome. I think we had a good time. I think the questions were pretty good, not too hard. What do you think? Were they too hard? Some of them were a little off the wall. I don't want to make them too easy, but I don't want to make them hard. Did Boston win last week? Yep. I tell you, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yep, she did win. So but you got to realize there was a lot of entries on there. Everybody had a chance. So for sure, keep coming back. I can't help it if the same people win every week. There's no fix in or any craziness going on. But the more people that are in it, the more chances you have, the better it is for you. So, and what do you guys think about the first two correct answers? You think that's working out pretty good as far as fairness? Should I make it three? The first three, to give the mobile people some chances. Is she lucky? I mean, a lot of people have giveaways on the stream. And would you prefer, like I'm giving away $20 Amazon gift cards lately, but would you prefer a product? Would you prefer a product? Like I have a whole room of products that I have that I can give away. If you would prefer to have that, I can have that mailed to you. Right now I have like a laser hair remover. It's like $100 laser hair remover that I have no use for. So I was thinking about giving it away on one of the streams as a gift, as a prize. I mean, not as a gift, as a prize. And I can have that mailed to you at some point. Well, let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in. So if everybody I mean, so everybody gets one entry. So I understand that, but the thing is, then why play the game if everybody gets one entry? You don't even have to play the game. Everybody has one entry, and we'll just spin the wheel, right? So that takes all the fun out of playing the game. You have to have some kind of chance involved, but we're trying to make it fair so that the mobile people have a chance to play and get their name in as well. And I'm going to talk to a couple other my buddies, the other guys that stream, and see if they have the problem with the first three people, Jessica. First three people. Okay, we'll definitely do that. I think that's probably what we're going to do next time. The first three people, because it seemed like three people. The first three people were answering at the same time, and then no one else was answering because the answers were already up there. So maybe the first three people. I'll definitely think about that for next time, for sure. But I had a great time. I'm glad you guys come by every Tuesday, hang out, trying to make it fun for you. You can't see the questions. Well, I mean, how much bigger can I make them? Jenny, you can't see the questions because it's almost the full screen of the questions when I have it. I deleted it right now, but so it's that big. You can't read it when it's that big. Okay, so Boston could read them. If you're on I can't help if you're on a phone. I mean, it's fine to be on the phone. I don't care. But if you can't see it because it's small, that's not the app's fault. Maybe get an iPad or something to watch it on, or laptop, or computer. And not everybody's set up for it, or maybe you're watching from your couch or whatever. Who knows? But and the graphics too. Sometimes it's the colors of the questions if it won't show up very good. The questions came up late. Oh, I get it. So it was the lag. Oh man, how can I do that? I wonder if there's a way I can split who's on mobile and who's on desktop and have two different maybe two different questions, one for mobile and one for desktop, and the mobile people answer this question, the desktop people answer that question. I don't know. That would be harder for me to do. Hold on, Jennifer. there's a delay. Some people wanted the questions typed in the chat because there's no delay in the chat. Yeah, I know, but I'm not a good typer, as I tell you all the time. And you know, if I get a moderator, if someone wants to moderate the chat and do the typing, you guys can somebody can volunteer and type the question in for me. That'd be awesome. If somebody wanted to do that, I'd be very, very grateful. If that would help out the mobile people, if that would help out the mobile people, that'd be great. We can definitely look to do that. I think that'd be a good idea if someone would be willing to do that. And just, I put the question up and someone just types it in the chat because I can't type fast enough and I'm doing too many other things on here at the same time, trying to moderate the questions, trying to moderate the products, trying to moderate the chat, and then do the first three as well. I think that we're working on it. We're getting there. We'll get it. We'll get it there. We'll make it great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Believe me, for sure. And that's all about it. We're hanging out, having a good time, and that's what it's about, right? Thanks, Jessica. I appreciate that. That being said, we're going to end the stream. Like I said, I'm going to try and go. Yeah, the email was jimtmullen@gmail.com. I'll put it up for you quick. Can you read that? Or sometimes the colors and the graphics, I'm not very good on the color wheel. So like I got the orange and blue. So sometimes you can't see it. Bingo. You want to do a bingo game? I'll look into it. I'll see if maybe there's a way I can do bingo. I'll definitely look into it. If there's a way to do it, I can definitely do bingo. That'd be fun. That probably would be fun. How would I get you bingo cards or something like that? Because and it wouldn't be like you guys would all have to have your bingo cards, and then I'd call out the numbers here. That I would definitely, I'd have a blast doing bingo. I used to be a maintenance guy for a school, and they had a senior day, and they played bingo, and I had a blast with those old people. Okay, Jessica, have a great weekend. I will see you guys. Like I said, I'm going to try and go live a couple of times during the week from the other studio, and then every Tuesday between 7:30 and 8 we'll be on here doing the trivia or bingo or something like that. Okay, so everybody, you guys have a great time and a great week.